Hi, Maripili with Everwell here, and today we're going to be talking about why sales should be part of every single staff member in your practice. Are you ready? Let's go. So let me ask you this. Who in your practice does sales? Is it the person that does the consultations? The person that does the service? Is it you, yourself? If the answer is one or two people in your MedSpa, then you have another thing coming. Let me tell you that every single staff member inside your practice should know at least the basic skills of sales. Yes. Why is that? Well, the thing is that in every single touch point, everybody inside your MedSpa that actually has that connection or that conversation with a potential client or even a current client, they have the ability to sell. And I'm not talking just about selling services, because that might be a larger, deeper conversation, a one-on-one, when you're actually having that consultation with somebody and telling them about that specific service and really talking about their challenges and the solutions that you have for them. That's another thing. But what I'm talking about is that in every single touch point and in every single conversation, they have the ability of selling your MedSpa as a whole, the experience that you are trying to portray, and why they should come back. Now, especially your front desk people, because I feel that in my experience, at least with some of the MedSpas that we've worked in the past, or some that have kind of talked to us, they don't really put the importance of a good team member, a good staff member inside their front desk. For a lot of people, the front desk might be just somebody that they can pay minimum wage, or somebody that's just out of college, somebody that just kind of wants the experience, and they put them in this really important position. I get it. A lot of the things that they do might be very admin, and anybody could do it. Maybe scheduling, right, is part of what they do. And I get it. A lot of the times, the tasks that they do can be very admin, very, like just scheduling, stuff like that, that anybody could do potentially, right? But the thing is that they are the first face that people see. Whenever they go through your door, that's the person that they see. Whenever they call, that is the person that they first hear. And if you have somebody that is really good at sales, because sales is not just about selling a service, like I said, it's about selling an experience. So they do have to understand that smiling while talking on the phone makes a huge difference. They have to understand that the excitement and the words that they use have an impact both on the phone and in person. So these are the basic skills of sales that I'm talking about. And so let me tell you a little story. So there was this one time, a little bit before the pandemic, that Luis and I actually went to get a massage at a MedSpa locally here. So we got our massage, and it was amazing. Both of our masseuses were so good, and we both came out of the room just like relaxed, ready to take on the day, and ready to do it again, honestly. So because we're in this industry, we want to see how people do their day-to-day operations, and we wanted to just almost be a little bit of a spy here. So we just kind of went through their process, and we, like afterwards, they greet you outside the door. They give you some water, and they're like, hey, we're gonna escort you out so you can make your payment. Thank you so much. So that is all that our masseuse said. Was that accurate to their description? Yeah, that's all they do, right? They do the massage, and then they greet you out, and that's it. Now, this is not the end of that story, but I do want to put an insert here. We went to this other place later that I actually went to this other place because they had a prenatal masseuse. And so, while I was, with her, she was telling me a little bit more about the differences between a regular massage and a prenatal and how that worked. Now, this lady she's a little bit older, but she has all the experience in the world about prenatal massages. Just the fact that she was walking me through what she was gonna be doing gave me this sense of confidence and security that she was gonna do a good job. And not gonna lie, I would wanna come to see her again because she developed this relationship with me. Now, at the end of the massage with this lady, she told me like, hey, how do you feel? She asked me some questions and I was like, this feels amazing. Like, I do feel a lot more relaxed. My hips were hurting a bit because of the pregnancy. So you really like helped in those areas. And she's like, yeah, it is amazing what massage can do during your pregnancy. Now, hey, would you be willing to do it again like in a few weeks? And I'm like, yeah, I definitely would. Well, you can get a membership today. And actually we have a promotion this month with and so she started telling me like everything that was like how the membership worked, the special that I could get that month in particular, and how the benefits that it would have on my body as I was going through this pregnancy. How could I say no? I signed up. I did. It was just such an easy yes. What's the difference between those two, right? She sold me. She was not just a masseuse, but she sold me on the MedSpa experience that we had. And they also have other like medical services. That's why it's a MedSpa as well. But she sold me right there and then. She was not a salesperson. She was a masseuse. She's been a masseuse for 25 years or so. So that is like the main difference. Anyways, going back to my original story, after the massage, they just walked us out. We were about to pay there, and so we were expecting it. Like, the staff member is gonna ask, like the front desk person is gonna ask us, do you guys want a membership? How did you like it? She's gonna try to sell us on anything else, but she didn't. She just said, she did ask, how did it go? And we were both like, that was amazing. We loved our experience. She's like, great, Visa or MasterCard. That's all she said. Did she ask us if we wanted to come back? No. Did she ask us if we wanted a membership? No. She didn't ask us anything. And we were such an easy yes because we were so relaxed and we were so excited, and you could see it in our faces and our expressions. That would have been that great moment. But they didn't train them for that. The front desk staff was just there doing what they needed to do, getting the payment. That's all. And that's what I mean. This is the little differences that if this person would have asked us, we would have had a membership here, and then later I probably would have had a membership somewhere else, But maybe they saw us too young. Maybe they didn't really know that we could afford it. Maybe they were using, and I've said this before, their wallet as an excuse to not sell us, Yes, we were young back then, but we still had the money available for something like this. It's not up to them to decide who can and can't. You just have to offer it. If they say no, that's fine. Maybe it's not the time, maybe it's not the offer, maybe it's just not the right price point. Maybe they didn't really find the value just then. But there is always this opportunity. Now, I want to say another story because this one too happened not too long ago. And I also went to another MedSpa, this time for an actual laser hair removal before I was pregnant. And I've been going to you have to do a few sessions, right? So during these sessions, I actually had this relationship with my esthetician. Right? Like, she knows me, she knows my name, she knows what's happening with my life, because as I'm doing the procedure, because it does kind of hurt a little bit, she talks and we talk, and it just kind of helps the pain. So we knew each other pretty well. And I did tell her, again, because I like to be a little bit of a spy and kind of see what they do, I kind of put a little bit plugins here and there. I was like, oh my God, this weather, I can't with my skin. It's so dry. And so she was like, oh my God, girl, yes, it is so dry lately, blah, blah. That's it. I was like, hey, so I kept the conversation. Hey, so I saw that you guys have the hydrofacial available. She's like, oh yeah, it's actually really good. And it actually does this and that. And I was like, okay. But that's the thing, like, she leaves the conversation so closed that there was no opportunity. I could have said, of course, oh my God, yes, like, how much is it? Like, can I do it? But it shouldn't have to come from me, the customer, the client. It should come from them, right? She could have said, like, yes, it is so dry right now. You should try this and that. Like, we have a hydrofacial, we have this special going on, or even if there's no special, this is what it does. Would you like to hear more? Would you be interested in setting up a consultation or setting up an appointment? Right? That's what I mean. It's those easy questions that the customer and the client, they're already almost presenting to you. And because they don't have the sales mindset and they don't have it top of mind, they just don't ask. So, all in all, this is to say why every single staff member should have some sort of basics training. And you should remind them of this often because they might just not be in the right mindset. And so with those easy questions, these stories, I hope that you can make something great out of it and you can start changing that mindset with every single staff member as you're onboarding them, or if you currently have them, start that training. Start it today. I swear it's gonna make a world of a difference. So if you have any other questions, you like this video, these content, we do them every single week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.